What's up, guys? It's Mama Deadhead and I am back with another Team Build Tuesday. So today I thought I would take advantage of doing this premium roadmap. So I'm sure you guys have seen lots of videos, you guys know exactly what this is, and you can see I've waited. There's only an hour and 30 minutes left. I'm not sure if it's going to pop up again and run through the 4th, but living on the edge here, waiting for an hour and a half, not knowing how quickly I can complete this. Now, I have asked in both my YouTube line chat, which I'll put my line ID up, and if you guys want to send me a message, I'll get you added to the group. I've asked in the YouTube line chat and in my faction line chat, how difficult is Nightmare Mode? And everyone has told me that it's not that hard, that they were able to auto it, and even if, you know, they were slightly newer to the game, they were able to auto up until like stage 5, so that gives me a bit of hope, and is part of the reason I waited this long. But as you can see, I do have 170 of the pearl earrings. Now, I don't know exactly where it's going to land whenever I'm done with this. I haven't done the math, but I know that I obviously can complete all of this, which I do want to do, because you get 2 Benedicts, and then you get all of this 6-star gear, which I desperately want. I have, for the most part, like, enough, like, 5-star tier 4 gear for everything, so I don't have any issues. And for the most part, I have all the gear I need for 6 stars. It's just that I have, so much less compared to the other gear that I have, so I wanted to definitely complete this one. Now, I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be able to complete this one fully, but I wanted to give it a go because it does have some of the lower tier stuff that is needed for 6 stars, and as you can see, Ulysses and Lilith are in here as well. And if I have enough, I mean, why not? I'll go ahead and do like a stage of this, because if I get to a certain point in this and maybe I have enough left over, I might have 5, so I'll go ahead and do maybe one of those. But it looks like this is all I'm going to be able to get as far as pearl earrings goes, free to play. I haven't bought any earrings. This is just what I've gotten from all of the events. Now, I've taken advantage of all of the events. I've gotten all of the pearl earrings that there are to offer that I've seen, and then I got the pearl earrings on daily login as well. So I'm going to go in, really hope that it's not too horrific, but let's see. I'm gonna take in, you can see I've used some of these, but they're up soon, so that's okay. So I'm gonna use this now. Hopefully this is okay. Like I said, I've had so many people tell me that I can auto it, so let's go ahead and go. Okay, so all green. Okay, it's not the worst. It's not, like, horrific like I thought it would be. So let me... Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, of course, it could be much harder if I'm going against reds, which from the description, it looked like it could be anything, and people said that, you know, you can run across anything in this, so far, not too tough. I can see how some newer people will think the ending is a little rough, because typically the end of a lot of these maps here recently have been harder. The last 2 stages, last 2 and 3 stages, have been a lot harder than the rest of it, so far, so good. Okay, so straight up took out some of these. Okay. Now the benefit that we have on some of these is the simple fact that there is no good leadership skill, which I've noticed has been super hard on some of the other ones for that exact reason, because everything was boosted due to the leadership skill. But yeah, okay, so far so good. Not too crazy. I might try and just, I'm gonna auto the last wave of this. See exactly how it goes. And hopefully this video is helpful if you have not yet completed this, or if there's another day you're waiting on it to see if you can get the rest of the milestones from the level up. Okay, so not too hard. Got that Benedict. Easy peasy so far. Gonna use the Shiva. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back out and use another one of the Gators. Gotta use my husband here. Okay, so I was told about this stage. And this is what I was meaning, that it's a little bit more difficult if they have a good leadership skill versus like if one of the Michonnes was leader. Oh. Two of these got confused, but stun the shield. So much confusion. So much confusion. So it looks like she's also going to go next. Okay. Okay, so the hits aren't anything insane. So that's good. Let's go ahead, see if I can get some of these out of the way. It would obviously be much, much harder if they had, like, amazing weapons, but they don't. Which is really the only thing that typically holds me back in, like, raids. Okay, so that's the only one that I've found a little bit tough, but as you can see, my tunes didn't really take that much damage. Let's see. So, essentially, if it's a 5-star, it's insanely easy to get out. This is, I thought it would definitely be much harder than this, but I don't want to speak too soon, of course. Could get a lot harder. Now, I will say, for the first time in a very long time, I ignored a map. Just straight up ignored it. I played the first stage of it and just stopped. Absolutely stopped it. I was like, no way, not happening. Way too much time here. And that was the Anna roadmap. And I mean, I think overall there was a decent payout to it, but I think it was just, it took so incredibly long. I could have done it. Yeah, probably not too many issues with doing it. It's just that it was so incredibly time consuming. And I think it was really just more on me. I was the one that was just lazy and like, don't really want to do this today. Aw, she took away all my guardian shields. I didn't know she was all adjacent. Okay, I'll go ahead. Ooh, look at that. Okay. See, this is what I'm saying here. Now, these alone, you can look at their health, look at their attack. It's nothing too crazy. It's really just standard. However, if one of these Ericas was in this leadership spot, it would be like miles and miles harder. But I can just go ahead and auto this. It's really not that tough. And thanks for all of the people in line that did give me a heads up about the tunes that were on it, how tough it is, etc. I really appreciate it. I'm just so hesitant to auto it for the simple fact that, you know, I only have so many earrings. So, let me go in. I'm going to take this, put in my trip. Where's my trip? Oh, he's assigned to a territory. Why must you be assigned to a territory? I saw some people using this guy, so why not? Put in Mirabelle and save my good attack team for the last two, just in case. So, as you guys can see, I have fully completed the nightmare mode. It did not take me that long at all. So, thank you to all of you guys in line chat who told me what the general feel of this map was like. I genuinely appreciate it. Now I'm going to move on to the lower maps to get rid of all the pearl earrings that I have, because the other maps do have valuable stuff. The whole entire thing in general does have valuable stuff. So let's go ahead and claim. And now I'm really going to do as many of these as I can, and it is going to be a montage as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm fully out of energy now, which is an absolute shame because I'm so close to getting to stage 8 and it would be so easy to complete. So with the remaining 7 energy, I am going to go and play this level because why not? You know, I have the energy here, or the earrings here. I'll go ahead and use this little guide on here. So, being that this is the easy stage and it's A++ to my S4++ here, I don't think that I'm going to have any issues. Oh wow. Yeah, no. No issues at all. So, I do want to say, in closing, now that I've actually ran this map, and honestly, as far as milestones go, I didn't have any issues getting those milestones to get those earrings. So this is like a nice little plus for me. You know, I'm going to get those milestones anyway because I wanted some of the other stuff that was offered in the events that were going on. So I was going to get this anyway. I was going to reach those anyway. So to be able to reach those and get these pearl earrings and get this on the side as a nice little perk, I think is cool. I like that they made it to where, you know, just me, I didn't have that many issues because I have 6 stars. But I think what they did in making it, the tunes that they did and the difficulty they did is a good thing, because if you were able to reach those milestones and you're, you know, a little bit of a lower level, you might not have a full 6-star team yet. I think that you could still complete this with the right team. So I think that this was actually a good map. At first, I have to admit, I was really skeptical because it says premium. A lot of the earrings that I've seen people get are, you know, bought in the store. But I don't know. I'm liking it now that I actually see exactly what it's like and the difficulty of it. It wasn't that bad, and I think that maybe having more maps like this could open up more potential to lower level teams becoming higher level teams, because I know a lot of times, you know, maps and some of the really good rewards are hard to get, because I remember starting out, I've started over in another region, so I see how difficult it is now. Like, I can see the difficulty that it is starting new and having all of this information you have to learn on top of actually having to get everything. And it's a lot to just learn in general. So having maps like this that are a bit easier, and I mean easier in comparison to some of the other maps we've had, like the mod maps that we had, some of those were extremely difficult for me, having like a really good team that, you know, I think is really good. So I know that there were lower level people that absolutely could not even complete that in their wildest dreams. But this, I think, is like I've said through this whole video, just like miles easier. So I hope that there are more maps like this in the future. As you can see, it took me around an hour of talking, goofing off, to complete all of Nightmare, most all of Hard, and then the one act of Easy. So thank you guys for watching this video. What route did you guys take in doing this? Did you save all of your earrings? How did it go for you? Do you want there to be more maps like this? I mean, having the 6-star gear alone, I think, was really worth it. But thank you guys for watching this Team Build Tuesday. And if there is a map like this in the future, I will definitely be making a video with 5 stars, full 5-star team, to show you guys that, you know, it really is possible. With the difficulty that this is, I think that it would be possible to do with a 5-star team. I wish I could do it today, but hopefully I'll be able to make that in the future. And thank you guys for watching this Team Build Tuesday. And like always, think positive thoughts and send positive vibes.